go get him again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Camuto. And this is a flanker to Terra. This is called Terra Extreme. I have not smelt the original Terra, but Camuto did a little scent called Smoke Dude, which was very unorthodox as a scent, very balsamic as a fragrance. It was really off the beaten path of designer fragrances. So I always have this little soft spot for Camuto as a brand. Obviously they do have some that are not very good, honestly. It is very much a brand that's off the beaten path in designer realm. There is a lot of fragrance talking heads on YouTube that love this brand, the bargain hunters and all that. So I'm not part of that community, but at the same time, I absolutely love a scent profile that you can find at a bargain bin for cheap, and it surprises you, right? So before we get into anything, if I'm a reviewer that it sounds like I would be a good fit in your Rolodex, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, much appreciated. To my returnees, absolutely love all of you. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. Let's take a look at the little breakdown. This was released in 2020. And yeah, we got some spices here. We got cinnamon, mandarin, grapefruit, bergamot up top. So we got pretty bright top except for the cinnamon. Rum, orange blossom, geranium. Okay, so X Factor rum, right? Everybody gravitates towards the boozy note. And in the base, we got vanilla tonka, ambrox, sandalwood, and benzoin. So a lot of vanillic tendencies in the back end, benzoin, tonka, and vanilla. So pricing this, I couldn't find a retail price for this one. I don't know why. I'm getting lazy in my old age, but Fragflex has it for 37 bucks. So this is bargain bin. That's all I gotta say. I'm assuming retail, this is probably 80, 90 bucks. That's just an assumption. So let's delve into this one. Let's see what we got. And it's got the black pleather, or brown pleather look to it. It really does actually look exactly like the box. So pretty straightforward, gold accents. Not a bad looking bottle, right? Especially for 37, right? So let's delve into it. Let's see what this one smells like. It's got the laser atomizer. All right. Oh, this has that Le Mal vanilla. I can spot that Le Mal vanilla from a mile away. It's got some fresh notes in front of the Le Mal vanilla. Tons in the no breakdown. Actually, the vanilla's not as great as I thought it was going to be. I'm taking those words back. Can I? Probably not. It's too early for that. It smells like a vanillic forward scent. Dare I say this smells kind of like a Quentin Bish vanilla Tonka Fog thing. Not a fan of that. But for 37 bucks, a lot better than buying like 1 million something that has that Bish fog and you're spending like 150 for that. Okay, let's put it on the skin. See what we get. Yeah, vanillic forward. There's a little cinnamon in here, a little bit. Funny enough, talking about 1 million. You know, I'm throwing out Le Mal, now I'm throwing out 1 billion. A little bit of that orange mixed in with a little bit of cinnamon kind of makes me think of 1 million. There's a little bit of sandalwood in here as well. Yeah. So this is in that realm of top sellers that are, you know, dark fog kind of thing. Like think 1 million, Armani Code, Stronger With You by Armani, with much less personality, a lot less personality, and less quality. That's basically, in a nutshell. So if you're a bargain bin hunter and you like those kind of scents, yeah, you may want to look at this one. For me, I guess, like I could see a lane for it because, you know, buying 1 million Paco Rabanne is still expensive to this day. You're not going to find it in a bargain bin. I might be wrong, but you probably can't. Armani Code, same thing. You know, Stronger With You, that lineup, forget about it. So if you like those kind of scents and you're in a budget, this hits that lane a bit. I'm not saying it's there, but those are, you know, a relative term. In regards to designer brands, you know, those are top sellers for a lot of those brands. And this has a lot less of that personality and less quality, basically, but it does the same thing. So for me personally, this is redundant. It's okay. And, you know, I'm tempering my expectations, right? This is not a $200 designer elixir thingamabobber. This is a $30 fragrance. Don't pay more than that. This is top end, 50 bucks. Top end. Like that's the absolute, and even that, I'm iffy about that. 35 bucks, right? Fragflex got it for 37. They're in the cusp. They're in there, right? You use my code, now you're talking. And to note, you know, when you got Rub in the Note Breakdown, these fragrance reviewers, they love just those little notes, right? Oh, there's rum in it. Oh, I smell the rum. It's so amazing. Oh my God, so rummy. F you, get out of here. Does this smell like rum? No, it does not. It's not boozy. No. And right, you can correlate spice and orange and maybe a little bit of something like the benzoin in here, the tonka, and it makes you think of rum. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here with that stuff. No. So if you're buying or blind buying this for the rum accord, garbage. No. Now, if you're tempering your expectations and exactly what I'm talking about, right? 1 million kind of Lamal, Quinton Bish, Donka Fog with cinnamon and a little bit of orange. Yeah, that's what this is. Less quality, probably a little less performance, less personality. Yeah, but you come to expect that for 30 bucks. Come on, you can't get the good stuff at that point. Yeah, this is not no smoke dude where it was like, whoa, this is crazy. This is different. Yeah, this is not different. This is this is what it is. Now that's my take. I'd love to see yours in the comments below about Vince Camuto Terra Extreme. I think, you know, there's a lane for this kind of fragrance. So again, just because it's not my thing, like would I wear this? Yeah, for sure. You know, I like stuff like Stronger With You and 1 million. I still kind of like that kind of stuff. Not my favorite DNA. It's not like anything that's challenging or crazy, but it smells nice. Now, with a collection like mine, would I wear this? Probably not. But, you know, if you're talking about like, hey, you know, I'm a bargain bin guy and I like those kind of scents, but I can't afford them as a fragrance reviewer, and they're asking me, like, is this legit for 35 bucks? I'd say, you know what? Sometimes I say, save up a couple more dollars and get the good stuff, right? This is a good stepping stone. Tweeners, you know, teenagers, 20-somethings on a budget. There's nothing wrong with this. Yeah. But yeah, you can tell us what you think, good, bad, and the ugly. You don't have to co-sign me. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.